The broadcast cut in with urgency. Breaking news banners flashed across the screen. Trump to reveal explosive allegations against Crockett. By the time the debate began, millions were already tuned in, waiting for the hit, and Donald Trump wasted no time delivering it. Leaning forward, eyes narrowing with theatrical weight, Trump thundered into the microphone. Jasmine Crockett talks tough now, but let's talk about her past. The shady donors, the backroom deals, the scandals nobody in the media wants you to know about. She built her career on corruption. The words rang out like cannon fire. The audience gasped and the moderators froze. For a moment, Trump looked satisfied. This was the ambush he had prepared. The dramatic reveal that he believed would crush his opponent on live television. His supporters in the crowd erupted into cheers, chanting, "Trump, Trump, Trump." But what happened next flipped the entire room. Crockett didn't hesitate. She didn't flinch. With a slow, deliberate movement, she adjusted the microphone and let silence hang for just a second, long enough to make the crowd lean in. Then she fired back with laser precision. "Mr. Trump, if you want to talk about corruption, let's talk about your indictments. Let's talk about your bankruptcies. Let's talk about the billions you lost while claiming to be a genius businessman. And let's talk about the fact that the only backroom deal Americans remember is you begging for silence from your own scandals." The crowd exploded, gas gave way to thunderous applause, and even those who had cheered Trump seconds earlier were stunned into silence. Reporters in the press box hammered their keyboards, headlines forming in real time. Crockett flips Trump's attack. Narration filled the airwaves. In just 12 seconds, Crockett transformed what was meant to be a fatal blow into a devastating counterstrike. Trump's attempt to expose her past only exposed his own vulnerabilities. The crowd's energy shifted instantly. Applause for Crockett, unease for Trump. The camera cut back to Trump, his face flushed, his posture stiff. The confidence he carried moments earlier faltered under the weight of Crockett's rebuttal. He opened his mouth to respond, but the noise in the room drowned him out. The atmosphere was electric. This wasn't just a debate anymore. It was a reckoning. The eruption of applause lingered like thunder, and Jasmine Crockett seized the moment with surgical precision. Her tone sharpened, her words cutting deeper. "You came here tonight thinking you could shame me with half-truths and whispers. But the American people know the truth, Mr. Trump. They've watched you drag this country through chaos, courtrooms, and scandals. You are not exposing me, you are exposing yourself." The hall roared again, applause swelling into cheers. For the first time in the night, Trump looked unsettled, gripping the edge of his podium. He attempted to recover, raising his voice. "That's fake news. Nobody believes your lies. Everyone knows I'm the most successful president in history." But Crockett didn't let him breathe. She leaned in, her voice steady, almost cinematic. "Successful? You left this nation divided. You left families broken. You left women fighting for their rights. And you left behind a trail of indictments. That isn't success. It's disgrace." The audience exploded, many rising to their feet. Reporters whispered into cameras, their voices trembling with the urgency of the moment. "Trump has lost the stage. Crockett owns it now." Trump's expression hardened. He tried again, grasping for control. "The people here know the truth. They love me." But Crockett delivered the final blow. "If they loved you, Mr. Trump, they wouldn't be cheering me right now." The crowd erupted into its loudest applause of the night. Laughter mixed with cheers, and even the moderators couldn't hide their stunned reactions. In the span of less than a minute, Donald Trump had gone from attacker to defendant, and Jasmine Crockett had turned his weapon into her victory. Narration for the viewers framed the moment. What began as Trump's attempt to humiliate his opponent turned into a masterclass in political combat. In just 12 seconds, Jasmine Crockett flipped the narrative, leaving Trump visibly rattled and the crowd electrified. This was no longer a debate, it was a rout. As the lights dimmed and the closing statements wrapped, the story was already clear. Social media trended with hashtags. #Trump panicked, #hush, Crockett strikes back, and #debate meltdown. Clips of the moment spread across platforms within minutes, replayed endlessly with captions like, "Crockett ends him in seconds." And as the broadcast signed off, one message echoed loud and clear. If you want more unfiltered truth, more raw political moments, and the inside story behind every explosive debate, make sure to subscribe, drop a comment, and hit that like button. Because this is just the beginning, and the next battle will be even bigger.